Welcome to This Week in Sim Racing, July 30th, 2011 edition. I'm Jessica Lopez.
And I'm Tom Hackey. This Week in Sim Racing is sponsored by iRacing.com. To get 3 months for the price of one, head on over to our website at InsideSimRacing.tv and click on any of the iRacing banners you see there.
Take advantage today. First up, Eutechnyx has launched the closed beta phase for their upcoming title, Auto Club Revolution. Executive producer of that title, Doug Wolf, has expressed excitement of hearing the feedback players will be giving regarding this title that has been in the making for over 4 years. The beta will test a version of the game that has a specific set of features along with 14 cars and 2 tracks, the Circuit des Spa-Francorchamps, alongside a custom track called LA River. Time is running out. Signups for this beta closes at midnight on July 31st. So if you're interested, head on over to autoclubrevolution.com and sign up. More beta phases will follow with additional cars, tracks, and features. So if you don't get the chance to register in time for this closed beta, you still have a chance of joining on the fun and testing for the future phases. And the guys, including yourself,
Yes.
will be included in that beta, right?
Yeah, it's confirmed that we're actually going to get beta testing codes, so we'll be able to give you the inside scoop and let you know what it's all about. I'm hoping that it's going to be what I thought Test Drive Unlimited 2 should have been. So
we will see.
We'll definitely see about that. Last week we asked you guys to tell us if you had any leagues going on or anything that we should know about, and you did. So I got a few to tell you about. First, we're going to start with Apex Racing League, which is an F1 2010 and soon F1 2011 league. Alex Simpson has been sending us some videos that we've put on our RaceTube section at our website, which you can submit to as well if you send us an email at info@InsideSimRacing.tv. The ARL has been going on since 2009 and features races on all 3 platforms, commentation on some of the racing, and very active forums. Check them out at apexracingleague.com and our RaceTube for their broadcasts. Then we move on to some Gran Turismo 5 leagues. We have the GT League Oz from New Zealand and Australia. Their main league runs on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. local Australian time over 7 weeks with 7 different tracks using the same car, which is selected at the beginning of the series. Currently they are using the McLaren MP4, which is a cool car, I love that. They also recognize special events and tuner races for those who don't have the time to commit to a full race series. Head on over to www.gtleagueoz.com for more information on them. And the last GT5 league that we have is from Brazil and is the Brazilian Championship of Gran Turismo 5, or better known as the CBGT5. Their elimination round has just ended with more than 300 racers taking part in the chance to join the championship, which will consist of 128 racers. So if you'd like to be part of the largest Gran Turismo community in Latin America, and if you'd like to brush up on your Brazilian Portuguese, head on over to gtbr.com.br for more information.
And links to all of those websites for all those leagues that we've mentioned are here in the description of the show. Next up, Tech8, the creator of Real Feel, has released an updated version 0.936 to his popular plugin. If you're not familiar with Real Feel, it works in conjunction with R-Factor to enhance the force feedback. As a matter of fact, Game Stock Car by Riza Studios is using the improved version of Real Feel. One of the improvements provides additional steering force reduction when the front tires are sliding. He's also implemented Leo Bondnar's parking lot force feedback code, which now cuts in when the vehicle speed is below what is defined in the Real Feel INI. To see a full list of the changes and to actually download it, you can head on over to virtualr.net and read the story there. And also there's a link to download the new version there. And we have a link as well in the description of our show here.
Links everywhere.
That's right. Link, 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 link.
That's going to wrap it up for the first half of the show. When we come back, we're going to have some awesome video of the Thrustmaster shifter. We'll be right back.
GamePod, the ultimate race rig for those serious about sim racing. Puts you in the driver's seat with all the controls at your fingertips. Be number 1 on the road, in the race, in the game. GamePod, the choice of champions.
The T500 RS wheel and pedal set from Thrustmaster, officially licensed by Sony in Gran Turismo 5 and designed for the most die-hard racing fans. It has unmatched power and precision, it's backlash-free, and totally responsive. With this wheel and pedal set, users will go farther than ever before in their racing experience. To find out where to purchase the T500 RS, visit www.thrustmaster.com.
Welcome back to This Week in Sim Racing, and we got some cool stuff off of Thrustmaster's Facebook page. They have a new video of their shifter, which is now officially called the TH8 RS Shifter. Kind of crazy tongue twister name. But this video here of them testing it, putting it through its paces, putting it on these actuators that supposedly, I guess, just shift it over and over and over.
What the heck is that?
You know, the only thing I can think is they're wear testing it. They're trying to wear it out. They're trying to break it in any way possible. You know, just before they release it to the public to try and get a good product out there.
As a matter of fact, everyone out there should comment on this show and tell us what you think that is.
Yeah. And speaking of Thrustmaster's Facebook page, they also put some pictures up of a Gran Turismo 5 event and this rig that was running a penta screen display. 5 screens.
Penta's 5, for those of you that don't know.
Crazy.
And I don't know if it was a Gran Turismo event. It was actually...
Well, that's right. It was Moscow's City Racing 2011 event that just happened on the 16th and 17th of July. And yeah, they had some simulators there and apparently this penta screen racing rig.
Now, I didn't even know that Gran Turismo supports 5 screens.
I didn't know that anything supported 5 screens. But yeah, especially Gran Turismo, where you have to have a console per screen and a copy of the game per screen.
So that's,
I mean, it's just
5 consoles.
5 consoles, 5 copies of the game, 5 screens. I mean, it's just crazy.
I wish we could have something like that out here locally. I mean, we have to go all the way to Moscow.
Hook us up.
Send us 5 PS3s,
Yeah, no
please.
problem, right?
All right, well, there's a teaser video on the scene displaying some of iRacing's upcoming content. This video, which you're looking at here, is 2 minutes and shows the GT2 and LMP2 car in action at Suzuka. iRacing will release the Ford GT, the HPD ARX-01C Le Mans prototype, and Suzuka is part of their Summer 2.0 update, which should be available by the time that you see this.
Yep, and finally, at the beginning of this month, we had a Twizzler up with Dirt 3 playing in the background with the Monte Carlo DLC pack. And we told you to name the car that was running on that track and put it in our forums and enter for a chance to win the Monte Carlo DLC pack. And we have a winner.
We do.
I chose today the winner out of the entire list of all the names that entered. Everyone got it right. Amazing. And the person that won is Go-Kart Death.
Congratulations, Go-Kart Death.
Really,
which is really ironic in the SRT studios here today.
You know what? It really is. Thanks to Chris Considine at CXC Simulations, we all got to go-kart racing yesterday. And they were very fast CRG racing carts. And
you got the bruises to show for it.
We feel like death. So there's the go-kart, there's the death. It's, yeah, they beat you up pretty dang good.
Congratulations to Go-Kart Death. We'll get you that DLC code as soon as possible.
And before we go, don't forget to check out psrtv.com for the iRacing Invidious series. This week they're at Road Atlanta, and Darren and Frosty Sinclair will be announcing at 6 p.m. Eastern time this Saturday. So check that out.
Yes, please do. And also head on over to our website, InsideSimRacing.tv, where we have individual pages for a bunch of sims and products. And we like you to join in on the conversation at our forums. I guess that's going to wrap it up for this Week in Sim Racing, July 30th edition. We have some new videos out as well, so if you haven't seen those, please check them out. Yep, we got some new Forza 4 content on both of our YouTube channels. We've got a lap of Game Stock Car, and we have the GT chassis review. So check them out. Yeah. And that's going to wrap things up for us. I'm Jessica Lopez. I'm Tom Hackey. And the checkered flag is out, and so are we. Next up, Tech8, the maker of RealFeel, a popular plugin for R-Factor. Yeah, and the brother of Kool-Aid, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Totally threw me off guard. Sorry.